Well, goddamn. What's going on, everybody? Dick Daddy out here in the shed, ready to do a little BSing. Oh, man. What a pain in the ass that was. So, apparently, my docking station that everything plugs into here is either on its way out or I don't know what the hell its problem is, but the network adapter and I guess now both the USBs have decided to go out. So suddenly, I got no network, just like last week. It dropped in the middle of the stream. Well, it dropped pre-stream this time, so I was able to catch that. But then when I got everything back, my other two cameras don't want to fire up. Like, what the hell? But luckily, my solution for the network was also a solution for the cameras. So everything's back up and running. What I really need to do is come out here and dick with all this stuff when I'm not 5 minutes away from starting a stream. I think that would probably be a good plan. But if you guys are here, you've probably been watching my streams for some times, and you know I don't plan anything. Planning's for suckers. I like to do everything by the hip, from the hip. Whoa. Because if I planned, then I would have got a sippy cup and not almost spilt my drink all over my laptop that I'm always bitching about. But if I ruin this laptop, then I'm out of laptops, and I don't got anything to stream from, then I really got to make a solution out here. Nice. Well, good luck. Congratulations on your journey. You guys, if you haven't already, go check out Mangy Coyote Media. He's got a YouTube channel here, and he's going to be doing his first stream here soon. So go check that out. But either way, here in the shed, I've been getting stuff done. This has been my goal for the week. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate you so greatly. Thank you so much for that. So I ran into a problem out here. And it's a problem that I've run into in previous years. But 2-part epoxy does not like cold. And I thought I had it warm enough in here, and I thought I kept it warm enough in here that it wouldn't have made a difference. But I greased these babies up like 3 days ago. And this shit's still wet. So I don't know, these things will probably dry sometime in the spring. They're going to be ugly. So I made an alternative solution that's a lot sleeker, cleaner. You guys like this color? Isn't this color fucking sick? It's like a teal blue. Isn't that sweet? I fucking love that color, man. So I'll have at least one more toolbox sluice here hopefully soon, like today or so. Maybe tonight. I'll put it together and then list it up on the side. I know I got a couple people who want one. But thank you, Tortuga Lisa. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you. But I come to find out, or realize, and I already knew this, but I'm out of pumps. I don't think I have any more stashed away anywhere. But I'm out of freaking pumps. So I gotta wait till my order gets here from the manufacturer, and it's on a boat, and I'm out of spoons, bigger spoons, which is also on a boat, or maybe a plane, I don't know, but it's not gonna be here anytime soon. So I gotta do a workaround, figure something out. I'm hoping that the pumps will be here soon, like in the next week or so. So that's going to put a pause on any more toolbox sluices. But I got the boxes behind me prepping up and ready to go. So as soon as those come in, I can start putting them together and getting them back out. But now I got to print a bunch more header boxes because the ones that I have lined up are fucking lubed up until spring. Just needs a chartreuse string. What, so it's Seahawks colors? Yeah, that'd be dope. Ironically, one of the other boxes is chartreuse. So if I could combine the two, that'd be pretty sweet. But cutting off a print with one type material, switching from another material, that's just disaster. That's asking for problems. And I haven't found that color chartreuse in anything but PTEG. And the blue is more of it's a PLA. So you can't mix those. They melt at different temperatures. So I'd have to be sitting there, and that's a lot of extra work. Yeah, the problem with the PTEG stuff, the PTEG, is it's a pain in the ass to print, and it gets real stringy. So I got to do a lot of extra cleanup. And you can always kind of see through it a little bit. It's a little transparent. And so with the extra work that it takes to get these to print, you know, I lose... Ah, shit, I touched it. Fingers are sticky now. You wind up... It's a pain in the ass. It's a huge pain in the ass to work with. I hate PTEG, and I'm never going to buy it again. I have some red, some sweet blood red, iron red. And I wanted to print stuff with that. But it's PTEG, and it always strings out and just looks freaking horrible. So it's like, I don't want to use that. It's ugly. It's ugly as hell. Unfortunately, I went to print one of my pans with this color, and it looks horrible. It looks horrible, horrible. So I got to figure out the right settings so that I don't wind up ruining the stuff. I want to sluice your blood. Right. Fuck yeah, I'm ready to retire. I don't know. I haven't put my file out there for the Avenger Sluice. Just because you have to have a really big printer to print it, or print 3 8-hour long prints. And to me, it's just not worth it. Yep, stream's over, T-Rep. Sorry, man. You just missed us. I'm just playing. I might still have some of this red. This red I can print. This is PLA. Prints just fine. I'm going to see if I have any more of this, because I want to do a couple red ones, because I like how it mixes the color scheme of the sluice box. So red was going to turn into my standard. Blood red skull black sand magnet. You mean like with a skull somewhere on it? That'd be sick. Really, I would just have to make a cap that goes on the pusher part. That's the only part that I would change and put a skull or any little detail-y thing. But I'm thinking that sounds pretty cool. Maybe I'll do that and sell it as an accessory. Or just offer it to make people want to... Oh, like the Yoda. Little Yoda. Yeah. That'd be cool if I could have sold these ones. These ones are pretty cool. But the new design is way, way, way better. Like, substantially better. Because then I don't have to get a cap and drill it, and it still be a PVC cap. You know, which is kind of ugly. Yeah, the banjo mat. I actually went back and I redesigned another sluice box for the banjo mat. Um, but I can't print it. It's about an inch, maybe about an inch and a half too long for my printer. So now I'm wishing I got the bigger printer. You know, the 600 millimeter, because then I could have printed it. You know, I could have actually printed it at length. But what can you do? Woo, 10 degrees. That's hot. Smoking. No, I have no idea what temperature it is out here, but I got the heater. Yeah, the shed, I feel like the shed is a little bit warmer. I think acoustically, it's a little better as well. So overall, I appreciate the suggestion to close up the top. Because my dumbass, I was waiting to put the bubble Mylar across the top, and I was gonna probably leave it at that, or just wait and then do a spray foam up there, and pay somebody to do that, which that wasn't wind up never gonna happen. So I would probably just sat here and continued being cold. And so I just needed somebody to say it for it to be like, oh yeah, duh. Just seal the damn thing. So now I'm in a nice little ice box. The only place that it's not really done is up here, so I guess that's still kind of a spot where my heat can leach out. But I can get another sheet and close that off too. Maybe, yeah, that's probably about a sheet's worth once you split it down. So it's all good out here though. I got the little heater going, and I got to get some propane for the bigger heater. Once I get that, then yeah, it'll be nice and toasty. $17 degrees, yeah, it's cold. I was looking at getting a little diesel heater, one of those little standby heaters that they have on trucks. Drill a hole through the wall and have that in there. But I'd prefer not to have a gas-powered heater or diesel-powered heater, whatever. It'd be loud too, running that out here while I'm trying to do the show. But I have a little metal fan, one of those induction fans that's supposed to go above the propane, the Mr. heater. But it gets so hot that it seizes up or it fries it. I don't know what happens, but it stops working. It works too good, and then it just stops working. Well, yeah, they work great until they don't. See, because the heater I'm using is that big Mr. heater down there. And that bad boy gets pretty warm right there in front of it. And I think it just gets too hot for that little induction fan. Like if it was on top of a stove or something like that, where there was some separation between the heat source and the little tab where it pulls its energy from. I don't know, but like I say, it's seized up now. I don't think it even works. I think I melted something in it. There's $25 out the door. Yeah, that's what I got. The metal fan that goes on the wood stove. Yeah, the little buddies, those little heaters are cool. This is the triple version of one of those. Yeah, I'm sure that's probably what it is. It melted the wires or just something desoldered because it gets hot, dude. Like I used And that's why I have no propane, is I was using that thing to dry pay dirt last winter, you know. It's like, man, I want this dirt to be dry. Here, I'll just put it in front of the heater for 5 hours. You know, did that for a couple days, and it's like, oh, that's why I got no more gas. So now I'm sitting here with little, cold toes, and still got no gas because I didn't go and get any more. So that's what I need to do, is just go get my refill. 2 of them so that I can fire up the grill too. Safety meeting. Oh yeah. Don't forget your safety meeting. Also, since we're at it, don't forget to hit the link where we do the GAW so that you might get your piece of tonight's sloppy seconds. Let me pin that up on the top. Hit that thing, leave a comment there. Make sure to hit the like and hit the thumbs up on all the videos that you see. Unless they really suck, then keep your opinion to your damn self. But if you like it, hit the thumbs up. For sure, hit that link and leave a comment there so that you can get in on tonight's sloppy seconds. There you go. I disagree. Just the car battery itself? No way. I would give you about 2 hours. And the reason I say that is because I already drained, just running the tub heater for about an hour and a half, 300 watts. No, I'm sorry, 600 watts in the little heater that's in there. And before we went live here tonight, my 100 amp hour battery that's sitting up there started beeping at me saying, hey, we're low on the juice. And that's basically a car battery. And I know the house heaters are bigger than this little guy. And this is a 1200 watt. So I'm sure this puppy would have drained that thing even faster. Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, it's a big lithium polymer. It's like a $600 battery, man. I don't know that you can get anything better for like a solar. It's off of a solar panel charger array, one panel array, but it's just a little 12-volt system. But there's a heater. That's probably why it burns through it so quick, is there's a heater on the battery. So the battery senses when it gets too cold, and it has a heater built in that warms itself up. So that way when it gets below, I think LiPos don't like to charge below like 30 degrees freezing. So that way it doesn't get that cold and it keeps charging and doesn't kill itself. Well, now that's the funny thing, is I have an extension cord coming out here as well. Because I live in Washington, and a solar panel, even a 300 watt like I have out there, doesn't quite pull down enough to keep the battery charged for really ever at all. So I got the shed on an extension cord anyways. But yesterday my power went out inside, and it was nice that I could come out here, and I was able to run the heater for a little bit, keep myself a little bit warmer. Had the LED lights going, because all the lights are LED, low power as I can. And was able to hang out here for like an hour and work on toolboxes. Or on Saturday. on Saturday. Because there almost wasn't a video this weekend because my power went out. So I came out here. My power, well, obviously I had the shed power, so I had power, right? Yeah, I could run stuff and make a permanent power and all that, but at the end of the day, that's a lot of work I don't want to do. I'd have to tear across my entire backyard and then either cut through or just run on top of my cement sidewalk because it goes all the way back to the panel. So it's not really, it's a lot of work that I don't want to do or pay anybody to do. So this is working for me. You know, like I say, I got power out here. I can run it off of the thing. Generator would be good. That's what I need to get for the house. See, I can't do too much for the shed and not pay any mind to the house. That I don't think would be fair. You know, because then when the power goes out, I'm like, all right, guys, I'll be out in the shed. Good luck in here. Some blankets in the closet. Bundle up. I got heater out in the shed. Come see me if you need something. So yeah, I do need to get a generator. Just have the city run natural gas to it. But then again, I still have the problem of having all cement for the front. And so they'd have to, or I'd have to provide them a path, you know, slice through the cement to the street or wherever it comes in so that they can hook it up. If it's not already. I don't know if it is already or not. It may or may not be because everything I have is electric. Yeah. Just bring some gas. Bring cans of gas, fill it up. Let's get a little Honda, build a little hut on the side of the shed, run it off of that. That might actually work. Yeah, but when the power's out, then I wouldn't have power. So I still got to have some sort of solution. Yeah, if you're in an area where you can really make use of solar, you got to be a fool for not having it hooked up. If there was enough sun here, I would absolutely get solar panels all over my roof and never have to pay the electric guy anything ever again. That'd be beautiful. Because shit gets expensive, you know, month to month sometimes. A few $100 in the winter. I mean, you know, that depends on how long the power's been out. If it's just a couple hours, I like to try to stay calm. But after a day, yeah, everybody's fair game, man. Get mine. You better look out. Big Daddy's coming through and he wants your goods. We can do this the easy way or the real easy way. Here, I gotta tie my boots. Fucking strings dangling all over the place. Yeah, storing the power. That's where it gets pricey. Batteries ain't cheap, and good batteries are hella not cheap. My problem is there's a big tree right here, So any sun that would come across my yard is shaded. And then my neighbor's house is taller and up on a hill on mine, so he gets all the morning sun. And I don't get any sun in my yard or on my house till about noon. And then I only get it for like maybe 3 hours. And then there's another big ass tree right here that blocks all the rest. So unfortunately, solar has been a not a win for me. But oh, I hear that, Josh. Man, I've been wanting to get out even before it got cold. There was the last couple weeks that I could have got out, but man, my knee was just saying, sit your ass down. So I got to go in and get one of those cortisone shots. They gave me one last year, and I didn't think it did anything. But now that I think about it, it hasn't hurt that bad. But suddenly now it's hurting again. I'm wearing a brace, and I got to go get another cortisone, see if that will help clear it up. Or at least help it not fucking suck so much. Hell yeah, y'all listen to Captain Craig. Don't forget to like, hit that sub, and comment on the comment video if you want to get down and win some sloppy seconds that we're going to be running here in just a moment. Now, for tonight's sloppy seconds, or for tonight's pay dirt that we're going to run, I got the last of the Liberty pay dirt that I had from the last time I went out there and got some scoops. This is it. This is the bottom of the bag. So I'm going to run that. I want to run that separately than the my final bag of Roaring Camp. Just because I want to see what was in there before I move on to the next. Now, I didn't have time to clean this up, so this is going to make everything super dirty. But we got a Roaring Camp. We're not going to run the whole damn thing, obviously. We're just going to grab a scoop or two out of there, run it, add a little gold to the pile. But the thing I thought was funny, when you get a Dirt of the Month subscription from Roaring Camp, they always throw a little something in your bag, in your box. For this month, I got zip ties. And they're SE brand, so that I guess is some sort of related. But I got them, and I'm just looking at them for a minute, and I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, that's so funny. Zip ties. Handy little things, are handy, for sure. Zip ties. Sometimes you get other shit that's really cool. Like that's why I have 3 of those old crappy magnets. I don't buy these things. They just appear sometimes. But I got a couple from them in the Dirt of the Month. They'll give you these things. Don't buy them because you really want this one, the Monster. Handheld Monster. Whoa. See, these things are dangerous. If you're not careful, it'll blast you right in the face. It's a bad day on Pornhub. But you want these. These are the badass ones. But yeah, they always throw stuff in there. I got a crack pick. One of those little metal steel picks that you pick in cracks to find pickers and, scraping cracks when you go crevicing. And miscellaneous stuff every time. They always give you little something extra. Really cool. No, yeah, that's why I started laughing. Because at first I was going to be like, what the hell is this? Fucking zip ties? Seriously? But then I thought, those come in handy as hell. Fucking yeah, why not? I'll go for a zip tie. Zip ties are cool. Plus they're free, You can't complain about something you're given for free. But I thought it was funny. Like zip ties. I didn't expect that one. This one time I got a little hand sanitizer, a little flat hand sanitizer. Um, an eye loop. I'm pretty sure they threw one of those in there at one point. A pen one time. Always something interesting. Always something useful. I got a little American flag from them one time. Extendable American flag. You know? So if you're really tight quarters, it can be like this. But if you really, you still want to be seen, see, you can't even see it. That's how fucking erect this flag gets. America. These colors don't run. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, eye patches and pay. You never know, man. You never know. Ah, my Bitcoin. There you go. But let's go run some dirt. It's already 6:30 or 5:30. We got some dirt to run. And time for another safety meeting. So let's hop over to the sluice view. There's the sluice. Got some nice warm water in there. So I was running the heater in here. Got it on my Merry Christmas mat that Dave made for me last year. Like I said, there's only a little bit of this material, not even a half a cup worth. So this is going to go real fast. It's so nice to have warm water when you're sluicing and playing with dirt. I mean, it really makes a big deal. Yeah, unfortunately, last time I went and saw the Bedrock Prospectors booth at the Gold Show, the price of the mini sluice here had gone up dramatically. Like I originally got it for I thought like $35, really cheap. I'll have to go back through the video because I'm pretty sure I bought it on the video of that show. Fast forward a couple years, GPAA Gold Show, and they're asking like either 75 or 90 for their setup. And that's before you rip out their mat and put a Dream Mat on it. So that's another $30, $35. But the setup is really, really nice. Once you get it on a stable platform, because the setup originally, this is meant to be hung off of a bucket. So this kind of goes into a bucket and hangs off the lip. And there's cuts in the bucket, and there's a pipe thing in the back, and it kind of just teeters there. And it was fine. It's a good design. But with a good mat, proper flow setup for it, rather than just running it off of a hose, nice stable platform, it's so much better. So they got to work on their design, but they're not really using this as a primary tool like a postal prospector would be. This is like a toy cleanup. Their primary focus is like the bigger devices running at the river and shit. Which, is nothing wrong with that shit. Alright. So I'm not even going to pull the mat. I can see there's just like one or two. There's a little piece of wire gold in there. That's pretty cool. But I'm not seeing a whole bunch of shiny in there, so I'm going to grab some of this Roaring Camp. feeling like I should at least classify it a little bit though, because it's gonna have big pieces and some of it water in that. But here we go. I mean, that's basically what the heater I have in there is. It's just an unregulated induction coil, you know. And it's just an induction coil on a plug that plugs into the wall. Is it even legal? Hell, I don't know, but it gets the job done. So we'll go with it. Oh, this is gonna make my water so ugly. Fuck. Well, this is the price I pay for not planning and pre-prepping. Here, I'll properly do that in another time. Set this back closed for now and put it on the ground so it doesn't fall on the ground. And then I have a big mess. And let's go back. All right. Got some fresh dirt. Dirt. Oh, milkshake. Oh, so milky. Put a little jet dry up in there. Get any little leafy flakies to hit the ground. Oh, it's mud. It's all just mud. Yeah, well, I need to do that anyways, I guess. Definitely now. But this will give you an idea of what the dirt is like before I go through and do all the cleaning on it. Okay, this is how it comes naturally from Roaring Camp. Less the stuff that was over a 1/4 inch that I did just classify out. So I go through those bags. Usually when I get 2 of them, I'll do a cleanup or cleaning. And I'll rinse off all this mud, all this silt, and get just the sands and dirt out of it. This is just, oh my god. This turns into cake. Butter. Melted butter. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. This batch is super clay heavy. Just remember what I go through to get it to a point where I can run this shit on a Monday night. And this is why I kind of want some new dirt. To save myself the time of having to clean up the dirt before we run the dirt. cha-cha-cha. Diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. Alright. I'm not going to be here all damn night. So what we are going to do take what we found so far, put that on the side. We're opening up the top. There we go. Yeah, if somebody can post it, one of the moderators should be able to post it. I'm okay with that. I'd do it myself, but I'm dealing with Mud Baby right now. Yeah, I'm always happy to share people's pages. As long as you don't post about crazy shit. You know, prospecting and being cool people in this world, then I'm all happy to help support. Alright, that's how you deal with that. And as you can see, yep, we got milkshake. We got milkshake. God damn. Alright, so that's that. Let's peel off here and see if we see. I see a couple little glinters of goldage in there. So it does. It looks like Yoo-hoo. And that was just 1 cup. So again, you see why I have to clean that before I use it most Mondays. Because if I didn't, I would have to change the water out every single week. Because it's just so thick. And it covers everything. It gets all over everything. All the silt gets in the pumps and in the hoses. You know, if you're running this at the river, it's not a big deal. You know, that shit will just wash down, wash away, rinse itself out naturally. But in a recirculating sluice like this, man, it just piles in. And yeah, it looks like a milkshake, man. I hate it. So yeah, by next week I'll have that bag all cleaned and classified up. And hopefully then I'll have a fresh, or only once used, tub of water. Ain't that a bitch? Not a damn thing in there. Now that was really, really, really clayey. So it's completely possible that any gold that was in there rolled right past the mat because it was stuck to light clay. So I'm not going to toss those tailings. I'm going to run them again, not right now, but later, just in case. But yeah, there was nothing in that. Which is also a good reason for cleaning that stuff up. It will classify it down to just the pay dirt that you want, not any of the bullshit. There's the little chunky chunk. So in this one, there's just this little chunky chunk right there. And I thought I saw a piece of fly poop. Not really worth chasing. But it's kind of a letdown this week. That's a bummer. But, you know, I'll make something happen here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even going to bother weighing that. That was just one little flaky chunk. That's kind of disappointing, to be honest with you. So let me see if I can throw something together out here. You know, I'll make this good. But, maybe it's in the bucket. Oh, there it is. Some of this. Here, come to the bench cam with me. So we got some base dirt here. We got some of that Sidewinder pay dirt, which is basically sand and black sand. And there may be some gold to be found in there. Look how thick that shit gets. Damn. Yeah, so if you've ever heard of the Sidewinder sluice, those guys also sell crappy pay dirt in volumes larger than you probably want to spend money on. So you can get 6 little cans or mason jars worth of really crappy pay dirt. Here's some garnets, sands, which might have 20-30 cents worth of gold in each one, but you'll have to buy 6 of them. You can't just check out one disappointment. You got to get 6 of them because that's as small as they sell them. And you'll have a lot of work for a little bit of gold. But the one silver lining that I found is that there's a lot of black sand in each one of these little jars. So I can use that to pad out real pay dirt and put some black sands and stuff in it. All right. Now, you guys know me. I like to at least throw about 1/10 of a gram out there, you know, on a Monday night. Usually we find that. So I don't usually have to dip into my own. But so be it. Tonight, grab a little gold out of the vial as a little thank you to you guys. For hanging out here with me. A bit of gold. Now you saw in a couple, or was it last week? I got that pay dirt from Gold Nuggets for sale. And everything in there was little pickers and that nugget. So we're going to throw one of those in there. Man, it still didn't get up to where I wanted it to. Throw a little more gold in there. There we go. So, going in the dirt, our sloppy seconds is going to be 0.108 grams of gold. There you go. We'll take nothing and turn it into something. You know what? There's that flake from the dirt. Throw that in there too. Who knows what it weighs? Who cares? Now, a couple weeks back, I got a bunch of little shinies. Shiny happies. And some pay dirt. I'm going to throw those in there. Big old chunky tourmaline. And fuck it, here's an amethyst as well. So that's tonight's sloppy seconds. There's some gold underneath them rocks. All right. Now all we need is a bag. We got a bag. And a sticker. And I know you guys were thinking, oh man, it's going to be another week. Dig Daddy's going to be like, oh, I'm lazy. I forgot to print off some fresh sloppy second stickers. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll do it next time, I swear. But nah, for real, this time I got them. I printed them out. Like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And they've been sitting on top of my printer. Maybe not that long ago. But they've definitely been on the printer for a little bit. Here's a couple more garnets. Some big chunky garnet. So they've been sitting up there. And here's a dyed agate. Blue agate. And I finally cut them. I think that's the short of the story that I was trying to say. But you know me, I'm all over the damn place. So, we got the old style, we got the new style. Tonight we're going to do the old style, bringing it back. It is 12/19. 22. Dig Daddy. There you go. I'll even put how much is supposed to be in there so whoever wins knows how much they're supposed to find. Are you asking for one, or are you asking if there's one in there? Because I don't have one of those. I need to go out to Hanson Creek and get some crystals. That's for sure, because I'm so close, you know? But I've never been there. Never taken the time to actually go out and get some crystals. There you are. Sloppy Seconds, Dig Daddies, 12, 19, 22. 0.08 grams of gold in that bag. Make sure you go there. Leave a comment. Links on top of the chat. One in the chat. There's another one, just in case you missed it. And I'm back. So there you go. That's the show. We found not a lot of gold. I found one fucking flake. You understand now why you gotta clean Roaring Camp's dirt off before you try to pan it. That shit is thick. Thick. Milkshake to the yard kind of thick. So you know that now. Thick. And we wound up finding some gold to put in the frickin' Sloppy Seconds anyway. So awesome. Good times to be had. I hope you guys are having a good time. Had a good time. Plural, present tense. And make sure you leave a comment if you want to get in on this. And then we're going to roll it. Find us a winner. And then I bid you adieu. Adieu. If you haven't had one yet, you should have yourself a safety meeting. Or, if you're already in the middle of one, don't let your shit fucking burn out. All right. So, where are we? We're giving away some pay dirt. Let's do that. Oh, you go to hell. You go to hell, you dirty bastard streaming software. Yep. Did I mention throughout this stream how much I hate this computer? And how Streamlabs loves to do stupid shit on this computer and make everything a pain in the ass? I don't know if I mentioned. But I'm trying to get to there it is. It takes time for it to catch up and do what you want it to be doing. So there we go. By the way, the price of gold today is $1,794.94. It took a dip, it went back up, and it's at pretty much where it's been since it's been there. Sweet. Now we want to do a random YouTube comment. I don't remember who won last week, but it was a big raffle, which everybody got to be in on. And so we're going to start over again. Everybody's in, nobody's out. So make sure you leave your comment on the comment video that I have listed right there. And that there's links to it. And there have been links to it. And so it's time to do the thing. We got 40 comments. No inclusions, no duplicates. We're going to pick a winner, and that winner is Josh Ortiz. Congratulations. Merry Christmas, y'all. I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. Well, hell yeah. And you're having a pretty good evening too now, it would seem, because you just won yourself a little bit of that pay dirt. So congratulations, Josh. Well deserved. There you go. That was easy. Except for having to redo everything on the fly. But hey, it's a good thing you called IT. But hell yeah, congratulations, Josh. I probably have your address somewhere on some email somewhere. But send it to me again, just in case. And I'll get this bag of sloppy seconds out to you. And congratulations. So the nice thing is you got a stockpile of pay dirt growing over there. Because I know you haven't been out, but I know you've been stacking. So you're just going to have to sit down one of these weekends and bust through a bunch of bags of dirt. All right. Well, that's my cue. It is time to go inside and get some dinner. I hope all of you had a good time. If you're new here, make sure to sub so you don't miss us out next week. If you're not new here and you're hanging with anyways, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. I hope you have a wonderful week. I will catch you guys next week. Don't forget to tune in on Sunday morning for our pay dirt review, and then again next week, next Monday. Wait, when is Christmas? Is Christmas Sunday? You know what? I think maybe this week I might actually take it off since it's Christmas. But I might try putting something out. We'll see. I'll fill you in on that one. But afterwards, we'll pick it back up the way we should. Either way, I hope you all have a great week. See you next time. This is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. If I don't see you out of the river, and you won't because it's fucking cold, but I will catch you in the backyard. Peace. Merry Christmas!